What's up, guys? Marcus here with BlackOvis. I'm here in Bozeman, Montana at Mystery Ranch. I'm here with Tim Hofer, the hunting sales manager. We're here to talk about a new and exciting offering from Mystery Ranch, their game bags. What can you tell me about it?
You know, we took something that obviously hunters have tons of them hanging around, and in a way we wanted to see like how can we kind of tweak the game bag to make it just a more efficient, more user-friendly product that we really have to have if we're going to field chasing big game animals. So we kind of started from the bottom up, and the big thing we did is kind of revamp the shaping of the game bag itself, getting away from kind of the standard pillowcase sort of flat bag styling, where if you'll notice on this bag does actually have sort of a shaping where it starts basically parallel like this and kind of curves down and narrows at the bottom. And what that does when the bag is full, either with boned out meat or meat on the bone, tends to kind of position the meat sort of in a tighter position or tighter kind of pocket at the bottom of the bag versus just spreading out and kind of bowling balling, which, you know, boned out meat is so, you know, classically does that all the time, and it's super heavy and cumbersome. So from there we kind of moved up to include 2 haul hoops. So we've got dedicated handles, you know, just like good classic suitcase style. Each handle is rated to 250 pounds, so super burly, super tough, reflective. I really like the fact it's super easy to like drop it into like on a broken tree branch in a tree itself. You can rig it with paracord. You want to haul it up in a tree if you're in bear country. Just super user friendly in that regard. Then on the back where the label is, that also tells you the size in cubic inches. This happens to be the 80 liter version. So,
And it also comes in a 60 liter.
It does, yep,
Okay.
60 liter. And then we also sell it in a kit, which is 260s and 280s. So
Okay.
you can kind of have the full package there. What we did is actually incorporated 2 cornerstone pieces, and what this does, I just stripped everything off. This is one of our Guidelight MT frames. You can see right here kind of on the shoulders, for lack of a better term, of the frame itself. Those little frame capture corners basically isolate the bag up at the handle height and keeps it from slouching down once it's fully loaded. So you get this thing really loaded down either with bone in or bone out, keeps the weight distributed and keeps it up, because game bags always have that tendency to migrate down as they get fully loaded.
I haven't used this bag yet, but this looks pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It looks nice because when you're on the mountain and you're tired and you've been cutting up an elk or a deer for a long time and you're getting ready to start packing it out,
Yep.
I mean, you're basically grabbing usually the leg or gripping onto the fabric and
Right.
trying to load it up, but just having these 2 nice handles, I bet is really nice.
Yeah, it's super. I mean, it's one of those things kind of like, why didn't we think of this sooner? Because it's like everything we have in this world, whether it's, you know, duffel bags, you name it, your grocery bag, everything's got a handle. So it's like, well, throw them on your game bags and make life a little easier. So yeah, that was, you know, definitely a good improvement there. And then really durable, like I think close to 200-pound braking strength on the draw cord. And you can see just this classic shroud closure makes it really tall, so you can get, you know, a bone-in elk quarter, etc., caribou, those kind of things if you want to go that route. If you loaded it all the way full of meat, you're going to win the strongman competition hauling that thing out, but you got the option to do that. So yeah, 60 and 80 liter version, and also in the kit of 260s and 280s.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And you know, when I first actually felt this bag, you can tell this is strong. There's a lot to this material, and it made me wonder, all right, if I'm setting up my own system of a kill kit, how am I going to do this? Am I going to have 4 of these bags? Maybe you could show us what you do personally.
Yeah. So I use one of our just, you know, standard like medium-sized Zoid bags, and you know what Marcus pointed out, some people like a mixture of bag sizes, different number of bags. So I've got my knife, I've got kind of a mid-size bag here. That is actually a BlackOvis game bag.
Oh yeah,
2 BlackOvis game bags. And then I use the 2, these are the 60 liter Mystery Ranch bags. So I've got those 2 for kind of that boned out, smaller, like, you know, game that I'm gonna carry out, as well as like a camp meat bag, and then paracord and license and rubber gloves. And that's it.
And what would you say this is the ideal system for? Are you thinking mule deer or elk?
I really don't vary it much. I mean, last year, like antelope, deer, et cetera, I kind of carried the same system just because with an antelope, obviously they're so much smaller.
Oh, yeah.
One of these boned out was the entire antelope. Whereas the deer, I had that thing broken up and I had to do 2 trips, so I was hanging it in a tree running, kind of loads back and forth. So for me, the only thing I'd probably switch out is I'd probably add in an 80 or 2 for an elk hunt, just to accommodate just obviously a much bigger animal. But other than that, it's pretty much the same system all the time.
Awesome. Well, This is pretty exciting. This is, again, the latest offering from Mystery Ranch. We're really excited about these to get out in the field and actually test them out. Really cool and intuitive, the new features that are coming with this game bag. Let us know if you have any other questions. We'd love to answer them. Give us a call. We'd love to chat. Our gearheads are always available. Thanks for watching.